Hello my people, welcome to another Peter Obi Wakabout story. And I know say Peter Obi now, you no get any day we be say we no go discuss about him. Every day we must have one or two things to say about him. So if today is the first time coming across my channel, consider subscribing and turn your post notification. To my returning subscribers, I appreciate you. So guys, Peter Obi is not just a gift to Nigeria, but is a servant and also a charismatic leader. So he attended an event in Abuja. He was the only presidential candidate at that event, and he signed some documents to involve young ones and women into government. That is to say that youth and women can now have say in government matter, or they can also participate or in any of the offices. So according to him, he tweeted, "This morning I attended the governance agenda for an inclusive Nigeria gain event in Abuja. I was the only candidate that personally signed off on our commitment and affirmation to inclusivity of Nigerian women, youth, and persons with disability (PWD) in governance." PO. All his tweets usually ends with or signed with PO, just to authenticate that he is actually the one doing the tweets. He included that he was the only person, the only candidate that signed the document. Before any other presidential candidate go come out now, come they talk, say, I do this one also, I do that one. You know that Peter Obi is always taking the lead, guys. Before any other presidential candidate will do something, Obi don't do am sharply. And that is why these guys, they keep copying him, they keep following his footsteps, make it continue to lead them. When you take a look at the picture, guys, you will find out that even while posing for the camera, his eyes and also mind were on the disabled. He is a leader that has empathy and human feelings, and he shows compassion. And that is what we want. Now, wetin you and I want. Anybody that doesn't want this kind of president, I don't think the person really mean well for the country. Some of you may say, or you may be thinking that this one is just for formality because he's aspiring to be president. If you've been following him since he was when he was the governor of Anambra State, you know that this man, change. This is what he used to do. I guess by now you should be able to tell who is fake and who is real among the presidential candidates. Peter Obi is the president for all, teaching other presidential candidates leadership 101 since 1960 when we gained independence. And there is no politician that will go to fry akara or start plaiting hair or eating corn at the roadside, because that is what he used to do. Now, none of them are doing that because Peter Obi is showing them the game. He has come to change the game. Every time we see politicians doing all of those things, they will be selling corn. You see Dino Melaye is selling corn. You see Aisha roasting akara and all of that. But now nobody get time for those things because they know say Nigeria eyes is don't open, and Peter Obi has changed the narrative. And come next election, guys, everyone home and abroad will be able to vote, because the numbers of Nigerians abroad that are staying in abroad, that are schooling or that are working abroad, they can go a long way in helping in the election if they participate in the election. Like somebody said, Peter Obi is like a Duracell, a well-oiled machine where you can find him everywhere you go. So he's like an MTN everywhere you go. We continue to pray for God's direction in his life till we meet at the polling unit, and even after the polling unit, to know who the next president is going to be. We all know that other presidential candidates are desperately dishing out fake and empty promises just to enter that Aso Rock. But inshallah, God will disappoint all of them. They won't even see Aso, not to talk of the Rock. Many people suppose don't japa come out from this country, but their only hope is Peter Obi, and they decided to wait for next year. They will just want to cast their vote and see if this guy is going to win. And if this guy is not going to win, man, japa things. But they believe that he is going to win. At least, if they don't have faith in him becoming the next president, many will have left the country. I know that, I'm sure you know one or two persons, maybe your friend, they are planning to leave the country, but maybe they are still waiting a little time. Far be it anyway if Peter Obi doesn't win. My people, if Peter Obi doesn't win, this country go empty, and it be like say Nami go be the first person to come out from this country to japa. But deep inside us, guys, and deep inside other presidential candidates, we know that no matter what they are trying to do, no matter their plans and evil plans, they will never stop Peter Obi. No mountain will stop Peter Obi from getting to that Aso Rock. Well, guys, make I not talk too much. Let me save my saliva for the next video. If you have anything to say, why not drop it down at the comment section. If today is your first time coming across my channel, go ahead and hit the red button, subscribe, and turn your post notification so I get to bring you more gist and you will know anytime I drop videos like this. And until next time, have a good day.